Hello. So basically, well, as you can see from the title and probably the thumbnail, I am out of the tournament now, which, well, it was gonna happen at some point, but it happened right now. Honestly, I kind of wish I got further. I expected myself to get further, but for this round, in round 7, I did lose. I definitely did do well this year. I think I got like 5th place on this round, but my opponent still did better, so I guess that just means I'm out. So for this round, I got 5th place, and then my opponent got 2nd place, 2nd or 3rd place, I believe. So yeah, I got a pretty unlucky seed here, although some people definitely did get even more unlucky, like iSeb and Chalkbox, who got out like really early on, and then some people got like really easy seeds, like Fool, not saying he's a bad player, but yeah, some people got really easy seeds. I honestly think I got like somewhere in the middle, so for something to improve next time, it's definitely making it so that the seeding is a lot more fair. Doing that in some way, like making sure there's no like surprise really good players in a lower seed, something like that. I myself, again, didn't really get like that lucky or that unlucky. I went pretty far. By the time I was playing, there was like kind of really only good players, but there were some seeds where there were still like really low seeded and not really that good players who went all the way down, and then in some cases it was the exact opposite. It's some really good players got out really early on. So yeah, that's all. So for the strat I did here, it actually wasn't the right strat. Ooh, and Violet wants to say hi. But it still was pretty good. I think it was like the second best thing you could do at least, which was pod into plasma accelerator. But the winning strat, like the strat that you kind of were supposed to do, was just spam plasma accelerators, which I guess is kind of a facepalm at the end, because I've done that strategy several times. I even highlighted it in my Black Border Chimps guide, just spamming plasma accelerators. So yeah, there's a few reasons why that's better, but kind of the reason why I didn't really think of that is because I really wanted cleanup, and plasma accelerators don't do that. But the thing is that with plasma accelerators is that they can allow you to micro it so that the eye ring will only hit just like random little ceramics, so they don't really get that pops. With something like pod, it's really going to clean up all the balloons very fast. You'll see in like some later rounds, so that eye ring really doesn't get a whole lot of pops, but it's still going to have a chance of hitting a BFB if the meteor just so happens to be right there when it spawns and it comes out. So with just spamming a ton of plasma accelerators, you can kind of micro it and guarantee that you're only really going to get the eye ring to pop just like a few ceramics at a time. So that's really it. Oh, and if you're wondering what the challenge it was to get as few pops on this Inferno ring as possible. So yeah, getting the goal of like getting the Inferno ring to only pop ceramics was kind of overlooked by me, which is alright. But yeah, I'm not really that mad about it. Honestly, a few rounds were kind of boring. This round was fun though, but a few rounds were kind of boring-ish, and there's definitely a lot to be improved for a tournament of this style. But yeah, that's all. I guess a good thing is I don't have to play the race round, which is supposed to be next round if I won this. So yeah, that's something. But anyways, I definitely would have liked to see some Chimps rounds and get rid of, for like future tournaments, get rid of like the whole max score shenanigans, because there were lots of rounds where people would just get max scores, and that was kind of dumb, to be honest. So yeah, that's like really it. There's not a whole lot more to add to this run. Just gonna start doing regular videos again. I have some videos that people submitted in, so those will go up too, and then I'll get some more like wheel videos and challenge videos. There's a really cool video coming. I think it will either be tomorrow or the day after, where I do like this insane Quincy cripple on Ravine Run. It was very hard, and I can spoil it right now. But at the end, the Cripple Moab did more damage than Quincy, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's really it, and goodbye. Have a nice day.